there, Fizz fans! Today I am here to review Poland Spring's Sparkling Raspberry Lime. Now this is a seltzer, so it does not have any sweetener. This is it right here. The label pulling off because the bottle has a bunch of condensation on it because I just finished it in the freezer for the last few minutes to make sure it was good and chilled. Anyway, Poland Spring, not a sponsor as always, picked this up with my own money. They have actually been around since 1845, believe it or not. They are now owned by Nestle, but they do, at least according to their website, still draw their water from springs. Many, you've probably heard the disparaging reports that, you know, many water companies just draw off the local municipal water supply and filter it, which quite frankly it still makes good water, but it's not spring water per se, even though some of them call themselves such and such spring. But this one apparently actually does come from a spring, actually 8 of them. Poland Spring, the literal Poland Spring, does exist, but there are 7 others with other names that that they also draw from for making their products. So, as a seltzer, it has 0 calories, like you might expect. And I'm trying to see the ingredients. I'm going to have to bust out my magical magnifier again, because my eyes are going bad in my old age. Ingredients: spring water. What does it say? Spring water, CO2, carbon dioxide, natural flavors. That's it. Sources, and then it lists the 8 springs that I talked about. I won't go into those. You're welcome to check out their website. I will link to it in the description. I will also link to a place where you could purchase this in the description, because I like to do that whenever I can for you. And some things won't happen. Now, I haven't opened this previously, so I'm eager to see if it's holding its carbonation. I've only had it for a couple of weeks. And well, there's a little when I open it. Okay. Alright, so to smell it straight out of the bottle, I don't want to say it. I'm going to say it because it's true. It smells kind of chemically. I know they're natural flavors, but, well, let's just say natural flavors aren't always what you think they are. It just means they come from nature. Raspberry in particular has an interesting story that I won't disclose at the moment. But anyway. Okay, so it's plastic bottle. I don't think they even offer these in cans or glass bottles. So it feels and sounded like it might have lost some of its fizz. We shall see. That said, you know, even if it smells a little chemically, I can definitely smell the raspberry. The lime is not real obvious. It's perfectly clear and bubbly. I'm going to try something this time. I noticed that I keep covering it up with my hand. Okay, so, as you can see, perfectly clear and bubbly. Very nice. Oh, that's funny. I actually snorted a little bit. Trying to sniff it in the glass. Same scent in the glass. It does still have a decent amount of bubbly. And the bubbles are quite fine. I like it. Pardon me. There will be burping. It's not actually as flat as I was expecting it to be from that little tiny, but that could also have had to do with how cold it was. I don't know if you realize this, but the colder something is, the better it will hold the carbon dioxide in solution, so that can prevent it from giving off a big, satisfying when you open it. No sweetness here to judge, so that's nice. like it, but not as much as another raspberry lime. Now, I know I have heard that to be a good reviewer, you shouldn't have to compare to other things, to other sodas or seltzers. I call baloney. My purpose in doing this is to educate you and inform you and let you know how something is or compares so that you will know whether or not you should pick it up. And to that end, my favorite raspberry lime seltzer, actually the only other one I'm aware of, is Polar Seltzer. Polar Seltzer is kind of my measuring stick for everything else. And I absolutely adore their raspberry lime because it's quite heavy on the lime without giving short shrift to the raspberry. This, on the other hand, is very, very... The lime is there, but especially in the scent, the raspberry is overpowering it. And in the taste, the raspberry is also at the forefront. The problem here, and this may be old stock. I didn't look for an expiration date or anything. I don't see one. But to be honest, I think the chemical that I was detecting with my nose and now with my tongue is probably plastic leachate from the bottle. I hate to say that because most of the time that doesn't happen, but sometimes when things sit long enough, it does. That said, it's still not bad. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's cheaper than Polar. So, might just be getting what I pay for. But yeah, it's kind of hard with that extra chemically flavor in there to say for certain that the flavors taste natural or artificial. All the same, even if I can't make that call, let's put it this way: it tastes like the flavors are natural, but with that artificial overtone of what I suspect is plastic. There, we'll say that. All in all, though, it's very refreshing. I know we're coming into winter right now, but it would be perfect for a summer's day, that's for sure. As far as pairings go, it has such a light flavor that it would go with pretty much anything. I mean, it would be just a great table water, to replace a soda or whatever at dinner. It's, as far as tasty flavored seltzers go, Poland Spring Raspberry Lime is quite good. Obviously, the fresher the better. And you could, as I said, pair it with just about anything. So, while I tend to think of seltzers as more of a summer drink, the fact is I myself drink them all year. So, hey, if you like raspberry and lime, especially if you like raspberry, pick this one up. It's not real heavy on the lime. It's an undercurrent, but it's there. And yeah, please comment if you've tried it yourself and have any other thoughts on it. And thank you for liking and subscribing. And I will be back soon with another review. Y'all have a great day.